What's with the cotton-picking monkeys, Bob? I don't know. They're going someplace. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to LynwoodCoaster presents The Snows of Kilimanjaro. Once again, I'm going to talk you through a park made with RCT3. Now, I had some Egyptian scenery on the other side of the park, and so I stuck this in thinking it would be fun. And I'm looking at it now and realizing this is a mechanical mummy. And there's not even anyone over here watching it. So, you know, it's just kind of there for no particular reason. Let's see. Take the apple trees and stick them down into the ground. They make really good red bushes. Way better than the regular red bushes that come. I call this Tarzan's hammock. As you can see, I used a couple of cheats to get the rides closer together, so it looks a lot more dangerous than it really is. Not actually hitting the trees. For the roller coaster, but it is coming kind of close. This is one of those rides that's kind of fun to ride on, but you know, you just sit there and spin around and around and around, and eventually it kind of makes you stick. Can't see very much else of what's going on. So I threw that in just for fun. Here's the entrance. Usually this is packed with people, but oh, there's a lady coming up. You can see the entrance is all underground there. I threw in a couple of kiddie rides over here in the corner because it just seemed like the thing to do. This Odyssey ride and the Floundering Ferry both do exactly the same thing, but that one has a lot more color, so I use it all the time. And of course, I got over here to this dino go-round. When I was filming, there was people on it, and I'm realizing as I put this video together that they all left before the camera got over here. So they're coming through that door there in the background, and the kids have a place to play. Because most of the other rides in this park are pretty much adult. Now, if you watch my other video, you know that I built a little shopping center underneath my ride. This one is built underneath the Thunder Bob ride, because I was trying to get the ride a little closer to the mountain. I wanted to be built right into the mountain, and in order to do that, I needed to raise it up a little bit. Either that or start cutting down the terrain, and I didn't want to do that. When I first made the park, the queue line was just full of people, but it took so long to get to the point of filming this that, as you can see, there's two people waiting in line. And if you go inside here, you'll notice that apparently everyone's already ridden this. So there's two people making a lot of noise, enough noise for a whole group. This is one of those rides you can find at the fairs and carnivals. I put it inside because I thought it would be a little more exciting. It's kind of fun. It's like a, I forget what they call them, alpine coaster or something. Here's a little view from the outside. I took the walls out and let the peeps walk through. It gave it a little more open look. And you can see there at the entrance of the Spin Doctor, able to go in and out. There's a little more access to get in there and do their shopping, buy their crocodile balloons and other stuff. Kind of a static shot here right alongside where they were. But just like everyone's having a wonderful time. Now, a lot of times you could put your path down and just cover up a whole bunch of stuff and have peeps walking all over the place, but I wanted something that was a little bit more intimate and had more of a jungle feel, so I built these, just the small paths underneath the big trees. So you can kind of, Get a little more feel, a little more privacy. Decided I'd go ahead and ride the Spin Doctor, although like the other ride, it's one of those that just makes you crazy after a while because you can't see and all you do is spin around and spin around and spin around. But, you know, it's kind of fun. This particular park... Oh, somebody lost their balloons. Particular park I have to make money on, so in order to get the rides as exciting as possible, so I can charge more money, you want to build up the scenery around them so that their excitement level's higher. Head to the back to get their food. That way you get peeps continuing to walk around, and it's always more fun when people are spread out throughout the park instead of just all congregated in one place. I lit most of this park with lights that are invisible, but at nighttime I think the beach torches and stuff like that look pretty good. They cast kind of some cool shadows, but you don't want to put too many of those in. The problem with them is that they burn all day long as well as nighttime, which eats up a lot of your processing power. This is the bungee ride. It's right there alongside where... Whoa! Okay. It's kind of fun. But once again, it kind of goes up and down. It gives you a better bird's eye view of the park than the other. At least you're not spinning around quite so much. So we're going to head now into one of the things that I made at the very beginning. I got this crazy idea to put a waterfall up above the ground and build a roller coaster splashdown area into it. And then I decided that I would put Katy Perry, Kilimanjaro, my rock and roll singer, underneath the falls. It's funny because the peeps won't go on anything in the rain, but they'll stand underneath the waterfall to ride the rides. I love to watch them. They all have their own little animations. The guys all dance the same way, the ladies all dance the same way, and of course each of the kids and the teenagers have their own way of dancing, so quite a bit of fun. I just was noticing that everyone seems to be standing in the same place. That's kind of odd. Yeah, well, that's enough for her. And this is in the other corner. I just thought I'd try to take care of all the stuff that's outside the building. We'll go into the building the next time around. This is a ride that the peeps seem to really enjoy, although it doesn't do very much. But I would give you some advice. Don't pile scenery around the edges, because if you put trees and stuff around it, the excitement level actually goes down. Because they need to be able to see outside. Makes it scarier if they think that they're sitting on the edge of a cliff and about to fall over. A couple of videos back I promised to ride on the boats, and this is them getting off. You can see everyone's enjoying it. Now, the monkeys. This is where they were waiting to. Everyone's heading across the river and hooked up with these voodoo priests. I don't know exactly what is going on. Seems to be some sort of theme. Doctor is in. Everybody got their little boats. They must have learned how to paddle. Don't have to walk anymore. Try our barbecue. Something tells me that's not cows. Best ribs in town. All right. Yes, free medical checkups. I am not so sure I'd want to go in there. These guys don't even have stethoscopes. So this is the river ride here, without actually being on the boat. Organ grinder. Kind of a double meaning there. So imagine we're just floating down the river and having a wonderful time and looking at all the headhunters. I think that I will try to get into the building on the next video, but I wanted to show you around the outside of the park, the stuff that I hadn't covered so far. There's a few things on the inside that we're going to take a look at, and of course there's another roller coaster that's coming up that I haven't made a video of yet, so I'll be working on that and sharing that with you. This is all made with the in-game scenery, and I think it turned out kind of fun. There you go. Walk-ins welcome. I'll bet. Come on in. Be an organ donor. So I want to thank all you guys for watching. Yeah, sorry Susie, we're coming to the end. But I will be back. And I will be showing you the rest of the park, and like I said, the other roller coaster. Some of you may not get this. Christian Barnard was the doctor who performed the first heart transplant. So it's Barnard's innards there. And then of course we have the tasting room. Well, thanks again, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye now.